All right, a new lesson that we're going to expand on today is this 2-5 graphing proportion relationship. So, as you notice, you should have, based on the previous slides, already gone to the front of your math comp book, written a title. So, again, we're on our third rotation of this, so we kind of should be pretty good at this, and most of you all are pretty good at this. I really don't want it to be a choice or this battle of, oh, I don't write in math or I don't take my notes. Let's just practice what we're being encouraged to do. So I'm encouraging you all to do this. I think it's a great tool. There's tons of studies out there that say when you're writing down ideas, whether you're writing down your 5 goals or your 5 New Year's resolutions, you're more likely to get those to happen or come to action if you actually wrote them down. If you just put them in your head and were like, those are my resolutions, there's just a lot of evidence that shows that that's not as likely to occur. I mean, I wonder if you just put them in your head if you're going to remember what your 5 were by the end of the year versus if you literally wrote them down and saw them every day and said, "Oh, yeah, got to make sure I'm still on track of doing that." You know. So just food for thought. I really don't want it to become a power struggle. I really just hope we can make the right choice there. So you've written your title, you've written solve it. And again, with these blue boxes, if it says watch video, then take notes, watch the video. Do not beat yourself up being like, hey, I can solve this by myself. Watch the video, take your notes, move on. It's also a way that I'm pacing some of the assignments. If you're trying to do every problem by yourself, it may take you 120 minutes versus the student that's actually watching the video, taking their notes, it may take them only the 75 minutes that, kind of projecting most of the things to go. All right, so here's our solve it. The graph shows the time it takes JC to print t-shirts for her school's math club. So you can see number of t-shirts and then the time it takes. So 1 t-shirt, 5 minutes, 2 t-shirts, 10 minutes, 3 t-shirts, 15, and so on. Use the points on the graph to complete the table. Are the quantities proportional? So we did this in our review, but what makes something proportional? So here, number of shirts, 5 minutes. 2, 3, 4. I kind of said these, wish I just wrote them when I was saying them. I can go 5, and then but you would assume it's 25. So what I've done there is I just did a formula. So I pretty much did whatever I plug in for x, I'm going to take that x and multiply it by 5, right? So I'm going to call it n, and I'm going to call this 5n. So I could then plug in anything I want. I can plug in 25 and put that in, and we'll be at 125 minutes. Okay, so are the quantities proportional? Explain. Yes. Using the ratio y divided by x. For every y divided by x, it equals 5. So no matter how we look at it, we're going to get 5. And if I wanted to write an equation, it would be y times 5x.